players from Finland on this game as well. One of which is Ritielko, up against Germany's Arnei, who I did an interview with very recently on my blog site, if you'd like to know more about him. Might be planning an interview with more players soon. I haven't had time for that. I've been doing other... Ooh, great play from Ritielko. Yeah, we had a...
Round 7. Fight.
Yeah, I know. I totally don't mind Frostbite. Anyone is welcome to share gifts, especially, to be honest, like, it was a really fun match, and like, playing a good player when there's a good connection is really satisfying. Oh my goodness! Ritielko had it in the bag, but now, how's Arnei going to pull this one out? Just needs that one extra point of chip. I think he's pulled it off. Yeah, what an incredible chip setup for 2 points of chip damage from Arnei. I don't think there was any escape for Midori there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that was really nasty. Ugh, shuddering now. Stream chat. That caused powerful sensation in my brain and body. That clip. Yeah, I don't know if you can. It's in the Fantasy Strike Discord. If Ritielko has got it for me later, I'll try to share it as well. I'm not very good at all this clip business and that kind of thing. Wow. Okay, Arnei's Valerie decided she's had enough now. She's going to go ham. Oh, but the play far will anti-air that every single time. I should get the meaty. This is looking bad for Val. What'd she do? Stand still! Oh, what a move! Okay. Yeah, no, Ritielko, I have to say, they beat me fair and square in that match. Sorry, I'm now wanting to struggle to talk about my matches from yesterday rather than the stream match. It's looking pretty good. Both these players doing excellent. So let's pay attention to this for now, and I can talk more about my experiences in a quiet moment. 3 damage and the throw. Yeah, Arnei absolutely vicious on that Valerie. Just won the first round, but against Ritielko. Yeah, Ritielko's... I actually think Midori versus Val's a very, very tough match. Very unstable, yeah, because you can't do that against the Valerie that's ready. Yeah, Ritielko fishing for answers there, but not finding any. There's no gaps in Valerie's string there. He's hoping to get a lucky mistake perhaps out of Arnei. Get that grab in. Definitely behind the 8 ball now. Possibly. No, don't do that. You're taking 2 damage every time. Putting yourself in a terrible situation. I'm going to say waiting for this dragon form really is the key to this match. Trying to slow the match down until you can engage that dragon. But then even then it's risky because you become such a big target. All of Valerie, she can do some even more, well, she doesn't get bigger combos, but it becomes a lot harder to avoid some of her attacks. Some of her combos become a lot better. Yeah, the jump attack A in particular. Oh, rude, just gets away with that yellow. 3 colour spread. And the punish, yeah. And the great chromatic orb. Arnei with the setup. Possibly has this one in the bag now, yeah. Impressive stuff from Arnei. Will not be denied there, despite some really strong play from Ritielko. Very, very difficult matchup, that one, in my opinion. Normally, traditionally, you find, of course, that let's carry on watching Ritielko, see if they get another match soon. But yeah, normally, of course, you find that a grappler character like Midori is very strong against a rushdown character like Valerie. But it's not that simple. It does come down to the individual moves and situations. Okay, well, excellent stuff. We've got Ritielko versus AgentAPM in a ranked match. How are both these players still in silver rank, you ask? It's because there was a ranked reset last week. So many players like myself and Ritielko and AgentAPM, who have certainly all been ranked higher than silver in the past. We are all gradually working our way up the rankings, if we can. Yeah, is Ritielko the best player in Finland? For now, but Holly Dragon, I think you should get involved. You could take that Finnish crown for yourself.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, I definitely think AgentAPM has got the first round, and the second round. I'd say against these two, the player that's done the best against me is Ritielko. Agent APM showing there's no slouch whatsoever. But could this be the start of a comeback in the first match? Nope, it will not be.
Perfect.
Agent APM.
Setsuki wins.
You can play this on keyboard. This game is actually fully compatible on keyboard, and in fact, a lot of the best players do play on keyboard. And I would go as far to suggest it is the optimal way to play it in many ways. I am not very good on keyboard just because I'm not used to using keyboards on anything. Hi there, Arnei. We saw you a match recently. Very impressive stuff. Good air to air there. Okay, so again, Ritielko not getting the look with the matchups perhaps. This one, although again, definitely much more. I don't know. Actually, I'm starting to think I'd often rather play Geiger than Val at this point in time. Oh, couldn't get out of that one. Couldn't risk the parry in there either. Does have Dragon Form available though. Not using it. Could come back to cost him the first round here. It's very tough. Yeah, really tough for Midori to get out of that situation there.
Round 2. Fight.
I like Arnei saying he's glad he didn't know that I was spectating him, or he would have blown it. It has happened a couple of times, I must admit, Arnei, but honestly you've won a bunch of times on my stream, I'm sure you have. Oh, great read! Ritielko getting the flash gear read then, and that can be, generally spells doom for Geiger. When you do a good flash gear, it feels great, but every time you make one long flash gear, especially against the likes of a Doragon, that's a bad time with the dragon though. But really bad, especially if that's a corner throw. It wasn't a back throw. Real shame. It's very hard to control when you see that opening and you just want to go for that grab. Oh, fantastic parry. Gets the auto command grab. Let's go for it. Yeah, now he's got Agent APM thinking twice about that flash gear. Great bait, and then it leads to more damage later in the fight. So you often see this. I have this problem actually when the opponent rather gets a good read against me. It tends to snowball a little bit when it comes to those high read situations. Oh, great pause and a great cross up. What a move from Geiger, but I think this might get thrown if the dragon hasn't done anything. Hasn't. Guaranteed throw there from Trogdor. Toxic breath! Look at him spit! My goodness. Great play from Ritielko's Midori. I'm starting to think that Midori might be Ritielko's strongest character these days. They're playing excellent, really excellent with Midori against me.
Confident in the judgment.
So Agent APM though is absolutely no slouch whatsoever on Argagog.
Round 1.
Certainly somewhat of an Argagog specialist in the past, I've seen. And it's a really good start, pushing Degrey to full screen. Casper's tempting to get in there. Ritielko going with the Agent APM's Polish colours though on Degrey. Will Agent APM, I don't know if he's a patriotic chap, but maybe those colour scheme will make him fight worse against his own flag. Oh, that's big damage, could get the fort, maybe. Oh, did he wait for the bubble shield? He did, and oh my goodness! How? You do not see that! That is usually the other way around. The Argagog doing the bubble shield has the advantage of the time stop, but Ritielko just stands strong. Waits for the throw attempt from Argagog, gets the Yomi counter and the first round. What an epic first round that was. One big combo from Degrey that got him in there. Oh no, okay, now Argagog, is his game. Can Degrey get in? It's all about that, yeah, that air to ground, 3 damage, but that one too many ghosts. And the fishy slappers does for him. Yeah, puts the poison on, puts the big fish down. Fish man. How much fish, how much man is he? Some say it's half man, half fish. Some say it's more of a 60-40 split. Either way, he's one fishy bastard. Oh, and he got the jump. Yes, he has this time. Yeah, this time Ritielko, no doubt.
Round 4.
Juggles it in the corner with the 4 damage. Oh, risky justice kicks, and that's why. Hard read from Ritielko when he perhaps didn't need one early in the round. But he has pushed Argagog to the corner, which is exactly where he wants him. That's Degrey's game there. Can Agent APM start to do the keep away game that he wants to play? No, Degrey gets in. Just that punch, those normal attacks from Degrey are so powerful against Argagog. Even the Fishy Slappers has been known to lose. Fishy Slappers, one of Argagog's moves, the back A. Absolutely devastating stuff. No, the ghost is not called, but it is called in a delay. And a jump in and a throw. Ritielko takes another character through to the victor's circle. Impressive stuff. Okay, so AgentAPM needs to win with both these characters against Valerie. It's certainly a tall order against Ritielko. It's certainly a tall order getting Argagog, but again, both of these matches are winnable, I would say. I mean, every match is winnable, but even from my own personal taste, I wouldn't be too unhappy with either of these ones coming up. Quite like Argagog against Valerie. It's very swingy. If you can keep her away, real struggle for her to do much. Got that the big fishy commander, fishy sniper. Needed the anti-air there. One mistake though, like this, and it can spell your doom. And I think that is, yes, checkmate from Valerie there. Ritielko willing to spend his super to get that round, and this is where the match really starts off. Critical walk away from Ritielko. I don't agree with that. I guess he was trying for the block of the forward A. That's how you play this. You've got to get those anti-airs absolutely on point. Anti-air goldfish. Yeah, when you play it right, like Argagog did there, AgentAPM, absolutely on point for that round. When you play it right, it just looks so slick, and Valerie appears to have no options. Okay, didn't go for an anti-air there. Big fishy poke. Bubble shield up, always useful. Never forget to, once he pops, you can't stop. And the anti-air sniper and the poison down. Just needs an anti. About to say. No, what a risky move from AgentAPM. I don't think he needed to take these kind of chances. This time he gets the fishy slapper anti-air though. Okay, this is quite a match, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very impressed from the play. Both these players using everything they've got. Goldfish, anti-air, love it. Good trade for Argagog there as well. Bubble pop, risky, the Chromaticon beats it. And set up, waits, fishy slapper and the pop, good for spacing, the goldfish is out. No escape for Valerie, exactly how you do that with Argagog. Very, very, very nice stuff. So, we were going to move on to Geiger versus Valerie then. This is going down to the wire between these two. Both very experienced players, as you can see by their levels. Level 75 versus level 115, both of them playing an enormous amount of this game compared to me. Although I did play a fair bit in the early beta days, of course, before it was released on Steam. So, you know. Oh, try and see what Valerie's trying there, but gets a cheeky throw of that normal. Is it a bait? Does he try to flash gear? No, he doesn't. It gets caught by the yellow. A good Valerie can make those yellow moves really work against Geiger. They don't work if you don't know what you're doing. But this match is surprisingly tough, as I was saying. I actually prefer Argagog versus Valerie right now than Geiger versus Val. But that was an opportunity. Oh, AgentAPM looking a little bit of a mistake there. Definitely had the anti-air option against that rainbow. And yeah, the spacing's just a little bit out. AgentAPM with a couple of mistakes there. Ritielko might pull this one back. AgentAPM doing all that hard work to do a comeback, but it's Geiger. Is he going to let him down? Not with that 3-hit combo. That's not going to be a letdown. And the poke and the drop gear that's so powerful against Valerie. Probably the new. I've just discovered playing against high-level Vals, the neutral jump. Oh, and there we go. AgentAPM is not done.
Round 4. Fight.
Can we get this to a final round? Oh, great Chromaticon to set up a pressure situation in the corner. Just gears out of it. Flash gear and a. Oh my goodness. Drop work on the clockwork on the top of the head. Yeah, it doesn't work. Great knowledge from Ritielko there to know that would work. I wouldn't have been sure what to do in that situation. Does he gear out of this? Doesn't flash gear. Maybe pays the price. Yeah, that situation is so hard to deal with for Geiger. You really want to flash gear, but you just can't. You don't get charge. Fantastic play. Ritielko does come out the winner on that one. Definitely their Valerie looking very, very strong. Despite all their characters looking impressive there. Well done to Ritielko. AgentAPM will be working hard in the future to get out of that silver rank, I'm sure, though. As will I. I'm still down there, silver D. Disappointing. It's really hard to get out of Double buy, no, sorry, Agent APM. It's a tough time in the in the rank match right now. That's for sure.